Well, good win. Guys off the bench did a great job in the second half. Started the game just offensively. We talked about not fouling them to get to the free throw line a lot. Obviously number 11 really hurt us. Did a better job, I thought, in the second half. But the bench really was terrific today. Phillip he's playing at a level that about as high as I've seen from him. Rebounding the ball, shooting it well. Obviously, 8 assists, 1 turnover was terrific. So a good win, and now we move on, obviously, to conference play.
Have you talked to them at all about Big East play and the challenge you have going forward, or is that something when you get into Creighton?
I feel like you guys should all, this is really – I'm going to move to the right, sort of center.
Okay.
A little bit.
We should move left.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're going to keep this the way it is. We're good. Have I talked to them? Not until after the game. Okay. You try to stay in the moment as much as possible. They obviously know, it's going to get real now. We'll give them off tomorrow, and then we'll just dive into Creighton.
With Phillip, he's made 5 threes over the last 2 games. Where have you seen that growth, that confidence from him over this winning streak and the work he's put in?
Yeah, it's all confidence with Phillip. He wants it badly. He's a high achiever, and high achievers traditionally are very hard on themselves. But everybody talked about Trey last game versus UC, but Phil comes down, knocks down that 3 to put us back up 1. That was huge. So, I look at him like a guy I retain, obviously, and he's, I think, comfortable with the way that I coach him, the system. And he's a veteran. He's doing a lot of great things. It was cool to see his dad and mom flew all the way from Serbia. So for them to watch him play a great game was fun.
Overall, what did you do in that second half that kind of turned the tides after some sluggishness?
Just picked up the disruption. I've kind of said this before. Like our starting 5, really good offensively. Obviously, they move the ball great. 23 assists again, 6 turnovers, terrific. But defensively, they got to get better. All of them do. Phillip was good, but the bench guys came in and provided that spark defensively, which was great. So we just got to really work on it. Did a better job in the second half of crowding number 11. It was clear he was trying to go off, and we were making him more uncomfortable in the second half.
Coach, what are your thoughts on the non-conference slate as a whole, kind of where you guys started and where you've gone from there?
Well, from where we started, it's a overwhelming success, but that's because we didn't start great. But yeah, I think it's at the end of the day, like when you have all these new guys and you're trying to figure out, we're trying to figure out them, we're trying to figure out lineups and all those things and how we want to play. We basically scrapped the old way we played offensively when we changed the lineup. And credit to the guys for kind of bearing with us. We were throwing a lot of things up against the wall and hoping it would stick, and I think we were comfortable with some of it, but we still got to work on it. So, the effort and the attitude are great. And year one is not the traditional year one anymore because of transfers. Everybody thinks you can flip it quickly, but I try to see the big picture in it all. And, to have some quality wins, to win the crosstown shootout, to be playing better, the growth is great.
Is there something else specifically that you feel like you guys need to fix or improve to take it to another level?
Yeah, just the defensive side of it. Just
Could you say that again?
Excuse me. Just the individual and the team defense has got to be a little bit better. We got to disrupt a little bit more. The beginning of the game, Missouri State was able to just kind of do whatever they wanted. It got better, certainly better as the game went on.
Have you noticed anything from the team and this group of guys and the confidence growing and what they may be able to achieve this season?
Well, I think they're extremely confident in passing the ball, making the one more. They're very, very confident there. We got to build a defensive, confidence, a rebounding confidence, a toughness confidence. But when it comes to finding each other, there's a high level of belief there.
Are you done scrapping? Like you mentioned that, midstream through the non-con, you had to kind of break things down and build them up again. Are you done doing that heading into the Big East, or is this an ongoing?
No, it's going to be an ongoing process. I'm not stubborn with that. I'm going to try every which way to, put us in a position to win. And sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. So we'll see. I mean, I thought the bench did a lot of good things. Hopefully at some point, who knows, whenever Gabriel gets healthy, Mir gets more healthy, and we keep working and getting better. So, it's not what I'm going to do is go home and watch film and just see how we can get a little bit of an edge.
How much does a guy like Ian mean? He was up on on the dais and kind of enjoying himself, but it's a pretty neat moment about him talking about how he has a specific role in practice.
Well, the most amazing thing is he's never missed a shot.
Yes.
And I yelled to him when Phil passed it, shoot it, because I wanted Phil to get an assist. And good for Ian to come in off the bench, shoot a three. I've said before, our walk-on culture is as good as it gets. Ian, Michael, Henry, Luke, our managers, our GAs are phenomenal. As we build the program, as much as we can take care of those guys, if we can keep them and maybe move them into GA spots and so on, I think it's really, really important. But Ian is a phenomenal kid, and he's a good player. He's not a bad player. He's a good player. He legitimately plays in the second team every day in practice since we decided to go Jovan at the 5. So he's playing the 4, and he's battling, and he makes us better every day. So for sure, a cool moment. I hate the whole net, Ken Palm, you got to cover the spread nonsense. I hate all that, but it is what it is, and it does matter. So you got to try to cover the margins as best you can.